really good lead over Tim Shooter, who's now under pressure from Dick Trevitt as they turn into Hull Bends, and they turn their way. Queuing up then for second place really, but out front, the champion last year, the Grade 1 winner from Brad Patch, Mark Hills then, leading the way out of Barnes Corner, well clear of cars on the grass, and Williams. Tim Shooter, but both Dick Trevitt and Mike Williams run out wide, particularly Williams. So Mike Williams might lose fourth here to John Moore, who looks up the inside, but Mike Williams doesn't really break. He runs out, I think he's off. Is Mike Williams off? There's no yellow flags, but he was very wide out of coppice. You'll have to see if Mike Williams reappears in fourth place.
He's still there, Mike Williams, and he's still in fourth place, so he didn't lose a place there to John Moore. So that train is heading up second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth place, heading up the hill on Park Straight. But at the moment, it's all going Mark Heel's way, isn't it? Mark Heels has broken away at the front, and at the moment, it's got a completely clear track. Doesn't need to look behind him because Tim Shooter's a long way back. So Eel's certainly dominating at the moment, as we saw him on several occasions last year. Then it's Shooter, then it's Trevitt, and then it's Williams, and Williams goes inside Trevitt at the bottom of the gooseneck. Is he going to get through? The tyres are in the way, so I can't see. Did they come together? Well, I don't know, but it didn't work because Dick Trevitt is still in third place and Mike Williams is still in fourth place and under heavy pressure from John Moore.
Yes, that battle for second place turns its way into the mountain. Also involved in that is Matt Simpson. Yeah, Mike Williams did a good job not to go off at the start of the lap there because he was very wide out of on the road. That's where he was trying to keep John Moore behind him. So eventually they turn their way then into Tyler, who's had a problematic qualifying session, 14th by the end of the first lap. So he's 1-2 watch as Mark Heels leads across the line. The rest of the field through Barnes stay on the track this time, with Tim Shooter there in P2 then, ahead of Dick Trevitt, Mike Williams and John Moore. No challenges into Coppice that time. The lead gap is almost down to 5 seconds now. Mark Heels doing a lap time of 49.408 and pulling away therefore from the pack.
Yeah, now Mike Williams realises that unless he can make progress, he's not going to win this race, and at the moment he can't get past Dick Trevitt. Now last time coming down the gooseneck, he went on the left-hand side and tried to squeeze through. Now at the top of Park Straight, he is trying to squeeze through, and he's got the right-hand side, so he might be able to make it. Somebody's got a terrible car. I don't know who it is, but there's a really bad-sounding car just gone past. Now, did Williams do it? Yes, he did. So Mike Williams is up to third place. Dick Trevitt is back to fourth place. So here's the leader down the gooseneck. Second place, Shooter. Now Shooter's going to have Mike Williams in his mirrors very shortly. Then it's Trevitt, then it's Moore, and then I think, is it Les Tyler? Not sure if it's Les Tyler next up.
Yeah, he's up there he was at 7th at the start of the lap, so this battle for second place turns its way down towards the mountain. No one really close enough to challenge the car in front. We got 6 cars then, line astern, Shooter, Trevitt, Williams, Moore, Simpson, Tyler. Les Tyler who made that good start to this race. Good battle just heading there. Past Neil Burnett. 3-car battle for 10th position, but they turn into Hull Bends and out of the wooded section. Second is now being closed in by Mike Williams after that problematic first lap. Mike Williams coming back stronger, and he goes across the line, and Mike Williams does the fastest lap of the race, so 1 minute 49.143, so he's now on terms with Tim Shooter for second as they turn into Charlie's.
Yeah, I mean, he's left himself a huge amount to do, Mike Williams, and he's trying on the inside as they come on the Park Straight. He's made it stick. So Mike Williams moves up into second place. Shooter's fighting back, but Mike Williams has got the right-hand side of the track, which is inside line for Park Corner, which I think he's going to take quite comfortably. And of course, metros are a lot narrower, so the track doesn't look as narrow when the metros are out there. More room for overtaking than with the bigger ZRs and so on. So it's still Mark Eales with a comfortable lead. Now Mike Williams up to second place, but it's a big ask, I think, to catch Eales to win this race. So they're coming down the gooseneck. So Williams in second place, Shooter in third place, Dick Trevitt in fourth place, still John Moore in fifth place. So no changes there.
We've got slippery surface flags out here at the mountain. So Mark Eales turns his way through safely, I think. Let's see how the next group get on. Mike Williams heads them. I wonder if someone's just knocked a corner marker over, and that's what the flags are for. Everyone gets through okay, I think. We've lost on the race on Chris Savoury, who was running in ninth. I wonder if he was the car that sounded a bit sick past you.
Sounds all happy.
And he was 5 from 15 left. He comes out of Barn corner and crosses the line. Tim Shooter this time goes out wide at Barn. To the new second place man, Mike Williams, is 6.5 seconds. So 6.5 seconds. Mike Williams has got a lot of work to do. There's 12.5 minutes of the race to go. Tim Shooter then third, fourth is Dick Trevitt, fifth John Moore, sixth Matt Simpson, seventh is Les Tyler, eighth is Tony Howe. Then a good battle of the ninth across the line between Richard Garrard, Kyler Birdseye and Neil Burnett.
So the first 4, 5, 6 were quite spread out now, but they might close up, I think, as we get towards the end of the race. So yeah, Matt Simpson's holding off at the moment. He's holding off from Les Tyler. So Matt Simpson running in 6th place, Tyler in 7th place. As the lead towards us, down the gooseneck. Down the gooseneck, and I don't know, I think Mike Williams is a bit closer this time, but he's got a lot to do. He's certainly pulling away from Shooter, who in turn's pulling away from Dick Trevitt, who in turn is pulling away from John Moore. So the real battle on circuit at the moment is that 5th, 6th and 7th, Josh, I think.
Okay,
Matt Simpson and Les Tyler.
Okay, let's see them turning their way down here. Yeah, they're pretty close, aren't they? Simpson and Tyler. Les Tyler, who had the issue in qualifying, which meant he only qualified 14th. He gained on these places. There's also quite an interesting battle for last.
First minute, yes.
That's Andy. They're having a great race, even though they're not running quite the pace of the leader. Mark Eales comes out off Barn corner and crosses the line. So 5 laps done. Mark Eales does a 1:48.941, which was the fastest lap, but Mike Williams goes quicker. 1 minute 48.244. So the lead gap comes down to 5.8 seconds.
That's not enough though, is it? He's going to have to carve a lot more out that if he's going to catch Eales.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Because we're coming up to half distance now. Still the same order behind, with Les Tyler right on the return of Matt Simpson at the back of that queue of cars. Yeah, they're all just coming round onto the beginning of Park Straight now. There's John Moore, Matt Simpson, Les Tyler. I think everybody might be having a bit of a mid-race breather at the moment. And of course the tyres do suffer on these Metros as well, only tiny little tyres. And it is a lot of work for them to do all this turning left and right. And of course they do everything on the Metro, most of the braking and everything else. So there's that other battle with Kyler Birdseye coming past, the 3-car dice there. So there's Mike Williams chasing. And Tim Shooter, no changes in the order behind. So Matt Simpson is trying to fathom a way, I think, behind to get past John Moore, but he can't think of one at the moment. And Mike Williams has really pulled away from Tim Shooter since he's passed him only a couple of laps ago. In that group, no one's really close enough to actually challenge. Those 3 at the back, by the way, all with novice crosses on the back, so all new driving, racing, and there's a change on the last lap there. The 14th position went Ben Young, who didn't get place on that previous lap. But here comes Mark Eales, and Mark Eales goes across the line. He completes 6 laps of racing, and the gap comes down to 5.2 seconds, so it's slowly coming down. Another fastest lap from Mike Williams, a 1:48.0. Third, Trevitt started to catch Tim Shooter. He was a couple of seconds quicker on the last lap, so that gap, or a second quicker on the last lap I should say, that gap's 1.2 seconds. So it might not be long till Dick Trevitt's challenge.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's even less now. It's the two are nose to tail, and just think Tim Shooter might have got a bit of a misfire at the top end. It just sounded just slightly fluffy, the engine, when he changed gear, so that may give hope to those behind.
Looks like we've lost Kyla Birdseye. She's gone missing from that battle that you saw just a moment ago.
Yeah.
She's not come through at the end of the lap.
Can't see any flags anywhere in my end.
Yeah, not that she had to pull into the paddock. Again, no yellow flags.
Yeah, it's possible, yeah. So anyway, there's the leaders safely through, heading towards the mountain again. Making progress, but she seems to have got the measure of it at the moment. It's just pulled away again slightly.
And under the bridge they come. That gap is coming down again as they turn their way into the left hand. All 5 of them, is it not that far apart there?
Yeah,
Now, something that could cause a bit of a spanner in the works for Mark Eales is there's going to be 3 cars to lap before the end of the race, and obviously we can't do the race. Ben Young's gone to the front of that grid now, really pulled away. But here comes Mark Eales. It's a smaller gap for sure. Yeah, slower lap from Eales there. So the gap's now 3.4 seconds. Mike Williams was 2 seconds faster on that last lap, so presumably a mistake by Eales, the leader. For third, Tim Shooter's pulled away from Dick Trevitt again, but all eyes to that lead gap, Paul, that he's coming down.
Yeah, Youngs was overtaking Collins, so Ben Youngs is going better, and the gap has come down. Now, they haven't met those back markers yet, so it's parked straight. I suspect they're going to meet them possibly down the gooseneck or into the mountain. There's Tim Shooter, there's Dick Trevitt, and the rest stream through. A very colourful train, but not much in the way of overtaking going on at the moment. And Tony Howard just a bit adrift of those cars. So here's the lappery taking place. So the leader, Eales, has got past one of the cars, but not the other one. And Williams is overtaking the one of the back markers at the bottom of the gooseneck. Now,
safety car boards are going out. I'm not sure what's happened there.
Right, so...
and Mike Williams has just got behind Mark Eales, so there's no car between them, and there's only 6 minutes left of the race. So. The chances of going racing again, I would have thought, are a bit slim. Well, especially with our time restraints, you kind of wonder if this is a good time just to complete the race off, but we'll see what the race control decide. Kind of Birdseye was the last car we've lost. We've lost anyone on this lap. I'll check that as they come back round. But if we do get a restart, Mike Williams has got a good chance of challenge. It certainly has. There's only 5 minutes to go now. This has if it's not just one lap in the safety car period, I don't think. Yeah.